This is better. Hi guys. How you doing? Good morning. How are you? Hi.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Um, as I'm walking around here, guys, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit. We take a little walk. Make sure you guys get up and exercise in the morning. It's good for your mental health. Okay? You don't have to join a gym. It's good to join a gym, but you got your 2 feet, you got your equipment. Just walk. It's good for your health, and it's good for your mental health. Right? Today, I would like to talk to you guys about mental health. I would like to talk to you guys about family, the internet, mental health. We all have we all have family issues, truth be told, right? Some solve their problems, especially older people. They don't got time for no internet. They don't have time for that. So they are forced to have a conversation. But the younger generation now, everything they take to the internet and talk to people that don't even care about them. They're talking to everyone online that don't even care about them, that just only want to hear the tea. Because people love tea these days. Tea meaning people's business. You know, it turns them on. When you take your problems to the internet, you cannot get upset when people chime in and put their 2 cents in, because you're the one that bring it on the internet for everybody to see, you know? Now, imagine you taking your problems to the internet, but you can't talk to your family on the indoors. So everything that's going on inside of the family, you bring it to the internet. I mean, real personal stuff. Things that's going on with you and your husband, things that's going on with you and your kids. The reason why I'm coming on here right now is because there was a Jamaican lady. she sparked this. She sparked this interest. She she's all over the internet. She said she's gonna remove her. See, the thing is, people do emotional stuff, especially us women. We do emotional stuff. We're mad. We tear up the house. We treat our spouse. We treat our kids bad. Our parents, whoever. And then, when you calm down, you want to apologize. You want to take down your video. You want to explain yourself. Damage is already done. That's why they say the power is in your tongue. And that's why they also say, don't do things in anger. Wait until, if you're angry, don't make a decision on your relationship, your finance, changing jobs. Don't do that. I wonder what they're having over here today. I'm gonna ask. I think they're having a. I think these African. I'm gonna be nosy since I'm into events and stuff like that, and since the community is family. Well, I think so anyway. Even though I don't get involved. Oh, they definitely having something to eat, and I want to be there. So let me ask. Here I go. You guys could come along with me to my African family. I wonder what part of Africa they come from. We're all Africans. Some people don't know that. She's the boss, this lady here. Hello! Which part of Africa? I know she's an organizer. I've seen her face out here before. Hello, ma'am. What are we having here today?
We are having a cultural event here today.
Damn, how come the neighborhood don't know? I just came because I love African people. I'm like, I'm going over there to find out what's going on.
Oh, okay. You're welcome to join us. We're
Yeah.
gonna start like around 12 p.m.
That's perfect because I'm going to my in church right now. When I come back, I'm going to be right over here. My
That's
name is
fine, my
Rosa.
love. All right, nice to
I
meet
see
you.
her all the time. Thank
Sure.
you.
All right, honey.
I'll be back. Is this because of heat?
Yes, it's because of the heat.
I don't even know understand, but I'll be back.
All right, mama.
I know it's a big celebration. Leave me some lamb and jollof rice. Okay. Told y'all. I love my Dominican people and my African people. They never say no. Did you know something was going over here today? She's looking at me. No, she's not interested. Anyway, sometimes I get involved with things in my community Sometimes I don't. But back to the subject. Look, they setting up. So I'm going to church, and when I come back, I will be celebrating. I'll probably bring them some water out of respect. Start 12 o'clock is perfect. So let me go to church and come back. So anyway, guys, this is the sanitation stuff. Hi, lady. Good morning. Thank you. Okay. You got to get involved in your community, man. So you bring your business online, and then you don't want people to comment. That's crazy to me. What are you thinking? And then you're sorry now. This lady. Life is so funny. Anyway, so the lady, she brought all her business to the internet, because I don't know if you guys saw the video. I will try, when I settle down, I will post the video. I will pin the video here. But what she did was, she was going crazy. I don't know what, I do know now, because it's the third part. Her daughter had her story as well. That's what I mean. Like, it's so sad when you have family issues and you're coming online to get confirmation from people or advice from people about their real personal family issues. One thing I like about the African people, and the Spanish people too, they communicate, have a meeting, a family meeting, because they know about the village. And everybody sit down, and the elders give advice to the younger ones, you know, because it takes a village. But when you take your business to total strangers that don't even care about you, and they're giving you advice from a hurt, unhealed space, also, it's just adding fire to fire, and there's so much different advice, you know. I think you should take it to God. Go take it to the knee, and He'll give you the answers, you know. That lady said that her daughter brings man in the house. So let's talk about that. If the daughter is bringing man in the house and you're a parent, why did you allow that? She's not even married. Why would you allow that? You know what I mean? You just open the door for disrespect, you know? If the guy wants to sleep with her, he should have some place to take her. You know what I mean? But you're because of your traumas from the past, you think that's normal. And then now when things get out of hands, you want to blame your daughter. So the daughter came to give her story. She has like some emotional problem. She has this dog. The mother is saying that she doesn't clean up, so the dog feces all over the place. Yeah, I would be mad too. I don't want to see dog feces all over my home. You know what I mean? But it's a way to conduct yourself. Now maybe she spoke to this daughter over and over again, and the daughter's not listening, and she just lost it, you know? But when you put water on her bed and you add in fire to the fuel to the fire, it's only going to get worse. It can't get better. If everybody is angry, everybody is screaming and everything, it's not going to work, you know? So everything, I feel like, is a mutual respect. You got to respect your kids, and they got to respect you as well. That's the only way it's going to work. You think, especially little kids as well, you got to respect them. You know, you got to respect boundaries. You got to respect their privacy, X, Y, Z. You know, respect their body. Respect them as well. Not because it's your kid, you think you just do anything you want to do because they're your children. You know, I have 3 children, so with each one of them, I learn different things. You understand? So I understand for new parents. I understand sometimes people have toxic parents. You don't have good examples, you know, so you have to wing it. You do what's best for you. But throwing water on her bed, it just was not the right thing to do. It just was not the right thing to do. But anyway, my neighbor is coming, so I'm gonna have to talk to her for a little bit, depending on how, if she's there. Walk one, Paul. What? We had to walk. Me I got church. I know you got on a thing yesterday, but me I got church. And then I come back with them African people. Because I never know so them have things around here. Yeah, it's Eid, you know. I guess their religious belief is a celebration, but it's really nice. They were doing it all over the place. But yeah, it's going to be nice. See, everybody is curious because they don't know, but they don't tell the neighborhood nothing. But one year they did it and I came. They just so open with their food and just with their spirit. I like them a lot.
Oh,
So I told her, make sure she save my jollof
I
rice.
thought it was a private thing.
No, it's not.
Come up.
Not with Africans. Everything is welcoming for them. It's about the community, you know? Yeah. She said it starts at 12 o'clock. By the time I come back from church, it's going to be good. And obviously, they had to have a permit.
Thank you. Look nice.
Thanks. If them never have the permit, they would have shut them down.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of people don't know they could do. You see, I'm bringing Karen here. It's because he have the permit. They would have never allow it.
I know. Cause I said the one with the bag come in earlier.
Yeah, but what a lot of people don't understand is when I'm doing things here, like things like that, they gotta have a permit. If not, they're gonna
Yeah.
shut you
Of
down.
course.
They can't say nothing to them because they got their permit already. So she'll walk over there. So, lady, just relax. People just so crazy these days. We need a little happiness in this world, you know? Everything in our stress out, stress out. You see Elon Musk and Trump?
But yeah, Bensha.
Fire burn. I'm telling you, that's the world. That's the world we live in right now. Everybody betray each other.
I tell you.
Two of them are fight for power. You know,
That's all.
it's about power. They don't know they're gonna leave this place.
They don't know that. I know.
This place is not for us. You know.
Yesterday, I went Thursday. Back home from don't know what's the church. You know that people. They want to. Shit.
Me up on live still, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, me up on. Me I do a video
oh.
right now.
Me walk around.
Yeah, man. Hope if you come on us to me, I'll be here later on after I come from church.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Man, I'm not gonna bother go drive today. Me just all come back and come from church and relax because these Yankee people they messing up the whole everything. Yeah, it's the 7 o'clock game. If you don't, I don't even want to move my car because, God forbid,
7 o'clock.
I gotta come back by 2 o'clock. I know it's disgusting. Anyway, take care. See you later. All right. Sorry, guys. It's just about family, you know. So we'll be over here with these African people later, celebrating with them. Um, yeah. So back to the not only that lady, but Carly B, Remy, so many people. They bring their business online, right? And then they say, you know, especially the Jamaicans, they say suck your mother and all of that because you giving your comment. You know what I'm saying? But why did you put your information online? Like me, if I have a problem with my family, I'm not gonna post that online. Come talk about my family. No, I'm gonna go sit down, look them in their face, and talk to them about whatever is going on in the system, in the family system. You know what I mean? That's the thing about it, guys. We gotta talk. We gotta talk it out. You don't gotta hold grudges. You don't gotta have malice. You don't have unforgiveness. No, you gotta talk to the person. Look the person in the eye. That's the one thing I see these days. People like to come on the internet and talk, but in person they don't want to talk. Isn't that crazy? With these fake people that you don't even know online, they don't know you. But the physical people that you can touch, you treat them bad. And then the other people have a different persona of you online, thinking you this and that. And in real life, you're not like that. That's why I tell you, just be careful of this internet. It's not an easy road. Yeah. These African people are setting it up, honey. Trust me, if I was not going to church, I would have go help them set up. I love stuff like that. We got to get involved. I can't wait to come back. Guess what, guys? I got to go get money. Do you guys work with money? I don't have money in, I don't work with money. And I'm going to church and I don't got money for the collection plate. I mean, I'm not going to talk about this morning. Oh, well. The main thing is going to church and having that presence and that relationship with God. It is what it is. Anyway. You know, you see women putting their husbands out on the street online, so embarrassing. And then when later on you cool down now, I'm gonna walk to my car. Ooh. It's so noisy in the Bronx, guys. It's so noisy here. It's nothing but noise. Anyway, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Take your business off the internet and go talk to the person that offended you. Okay? Because now this lady is talking about, oh, I'm going to take the video down. She's saying people is harassing her. They're harassing you because you let them in. Should I go to church today in my neighborhood? Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. There's another church over there that I like. Oh, man. Because I don't want to move my car. There's another church over there that I like, but I would have to walk. Oh, man. You can't just be running into every church, guys. You know? I like my church and I want to go to my church, but damn, I got to move my car. Yankees have game. I don't want to come back and can't get a parking. That's the thing. Oh, God. What to do? What to do? Anyway. Oh, that's something the African ladies ordering the men around. They're the real bosses, honey. Don't let nobody tell you women don't have power, okay? They got that woman power, goddesses. Anyway, yeah, let me move because I don't want to sit down too long. Today is the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Let me ask them. Oh, God, look, I'm going to get to Forgot Church now. Hello. Hi, guys. Don't tell me. Do not tell me. Today is the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I want to move my car, but I already know. Is it still big?
It's huge.
Oh, my God.
Supposedly. I don't know if it's true, if online, somebody.
Tell me.
But Bad Bunny's coming to the
Where it's going to be? Downtown?
It's in Manhattan.
You have a good time. He's good. I seen him when he was in Yankee Stadium.
I've never seen him.
That's good. You guys enjoy your day. Be blessed.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. We're all one. Remember that. Okay. Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yankee game. Oh, what time is it? I might just have to go to church in my neighborhood. I don't know, God. What should I do? That's the dilemma. If I move my car, guys. You know, I don't like running into every church. I do not like running into every church. Every church is not a church. I hate that so much. Damn it, man. You got to test that spirit, okay? Test that spirit by that spirit. Anyway, so I just wanted to come on here and give my 2 cents. Stay off a line with your business. You know, people even coming online now showing their vagina and they think that's okay. Like, that's crazy to me. People say, bring back the shame. Bring back the shame, man. Jesus. Bring back the shame. I like driving, but I don't like traffic. And today just feel like, I know it's going to be busy. And people are going to be drunk, and that's another thing. I just had an accident on the Long Island Expressway. People racing and stuff. It's very scary to drive these days. But life goes on, so you got to get back up and do it again. Even though you had a bad experience, you got to get back up and do it again. Can't believe it. I want to go to church. There's not even one church around here. I gotta take my car and go all the way uptown. Okay. Think. Is there no church that I know about? She got 2 children that she's trying to manage. Anyway, guys. Well, you got your hand full today. Yeah, have fun. I see you. Family is very important, guys. Don't let nobody tell you to treat your family bad. Sometimes you have to disengage, yes, but that don't mean you have to be unforgiving, right? You do not have to be unforgiving. You could disengage with love and then revisit when you feel strong again. Sometimes you have to do that. But you don't gotta take your business to the internet and tell your family personal secret. I see this guy, I don't know, him and his baby mother going through it. Her house is dirty. Apparently she's a hoarder. That's a mental illness. He brings it online to embarrass her. How could you sleep with somebody that want to embarrass you? That I don't understand. Okay, there's a Catholic church down the block, but I'm not Catholic. Alrighty. All right, guys. I'm going to go now. But the main reason for this uh, live is for you to take your business offline. Wagwan, you good? You good? Me never ever know say you.
I see like
I know. Take care of yourself, all right? All right, all right. Okay. All right, guys. Just take your business offline. If you have something and somebody offended you, go to the person. Take it to them. Talk to them. It's okay to communicate. Like, read some emotionally intelligent books. You know, it's very important. Because what's the sense you're going to be upset with somebody, bring the business online? That's creating more animosity, more problems for no reason. Stupid to me. Are you guys waiting for parking?
no man.
Okay. Have a good
Fire
one.
hydrant.
What's up?
Hey yo, Dad,
Hey,
I got
come back.
tomorrow. The car.
Okay, where did I put my car? Oh, shucks, man. I could never remember where I parked my car, guys. Because every day you got to park your car someplace different. Hey, have a good day. Every day you got to park your car someplace different. I'm gonna go out by faith this time and move my car. I don't want to because the Puerto Rican Day Parade is gonna be roadblocks everywhere. Ain't that something? Just because I want to go to church. Or I might just walk down the block to this church. It's a nice church down the block. I like it because that pastor give back to the community. And I know he does. It's just that I've never really been there before. And I hate going to a strange church. But I don't know if I want to move my car today. And guess what? You should follow your mind. You really should follow your mind. And you see how much time I say I don't want to move my car? I think I'm going to go down to the church down the block. Or just walk until I see one, which I hate. But today, I just want to go to church. Go to church on Sundays, but my church is so far off. You know? Anyway, that abusive mom, she don't think she's being abusive because her argument is that she give her daughter everything. She says she give her daughter everything, every materialistic thing. But you don't give her love, so that's what matters more. It's only 9 something. She don't give her daughter love, so it doesn't matter about the material things that she give her daughter. She don't give her love. The only thing I hate is when you're sitting in your car. I think I'm just sit here for a little while because I'm gonna go to the church down the block now. I don't know what time the church down the block starts because again I never really went there, but normally churches start like 11 and it's only 9:44 now. So when you sit in your car, people come asking you if you're moving, and I'm not moving. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. But the mom is traumatized. I'm gonna post the video here. When I finish, I'm gonna post the video here. The mom is traumatized because she probably traumatized from her mom, and her mom probably was traumatized for her grandma. People don't understand generational curse. And then now the daughter's being traumatized because there's no healing, no discussion in the family. Right? Because everybody sweep things under the rug, whether it's abuse. And now there's some hurt there. There's some hurt going on, but nobody's willing to talk about it. So what happens is more hurt, more disrespect, lack of understanding. And that's what's happening there. So again, I just suggest that people talk things out, man. Communication is the key to all. And you don't have to communicate through screaming and carrying on like that. You don't have to do that. Just respectful communication is very important. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment. I know this is a long video, But let me hear what you guys have to say in the comment about your family. When you guys have issues with your family, how do you resolve it? Do you go away and pout? Do you give them the silent treatment? Or do you communicate and let them have it respectfully? I like to let my family have it respectfully. They know not to play with me. Anyway, because I'm going to be boisterous in a respectful way. I'm going to state my case. Now, sometimes when you speak your truth, people think you're being disrespectful. They do. And I think that's a lot of times why people stay quiet and they don't say anything. You know, they just keep it inside. But we got to communicate. We as a people have to get better with the communication, because what happens in the family structure spills out in the society, which you see what's going on with our young kids now. We can't blame the young kids because we're the example. We are the mirrors, you know? And then what's going to happen to the younger generation, you know? I don't know about the Generation X, Generation Z. I don't know about those stuff, but I just know the next little generation, the little kids, 5, 2 years old. What's going to happen to them if they don't have healthy examples, if they don't have good role models, you know? And they love the internet so much. You know, my little grandkid came to the house, and I didn't even know. He's only 5 years old, right? I didn't know this little kid know nothing about video recording. And I see him, and I said, "You doing a video?" Thank God he didn't know how to post online. Yeah, but he's doing videos. I'm like, no, don't do no videos here, okay? So I let him do it because that's his creative thing. But I always tell him to delete them, because that little kid probably know how to go online. I don't know. These kids are smart, you know. I know they place them on ADHD, autism spectrum, and all of this stuff. But the kids just need to basically like lash out release all their the energy that they have inside. They're just it's so bottled up, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gotta do better. Everybody should look in the mirror and work on themselves. And a lot of these people that's giving advice online, they are not healed, and they're giving their advice from a hurt trauma place, you know. Everybody's telling that lady, "Oh, you know, we grew up in Jamaica. Yes, we tired this, that." No. You know, when your kids become a teenager, even the little ones, you don't got to hit them. Go give them time out. The teenager, lay that rule down, but you can't wait until she's a teenager. You sure you gave her everything? You welcome all these things. You thought it was cute when you were spoiling her, but now the fruits of your parenting is showing. You know, so don't do things, parents, don't do things nonchalantly, and then when the kids get older and try to disrespect you, you want to blame them. You know what I mean? Because it's your fruits that's producing. It's the seed that you planted that is producing, you know? Because guess what? That's why a lot of kids join gang, because they feel like they can't talk to their parents. So the kids are hurting inside of the house. People think, oh, these kids these days, oh, they got so much problems. They're not working. What the hell they worrying about? But you don't understand. You don't understand that these kids, some of them are being abused everywhere they go. They're being, one thing with abuse, it brings more abuse. That's why I always tell parents, when you have your kids and you treat your kids like garbage, you think people going to treat their kids nicely when they see how you talking to your kids? You stupid, you this, you that. You think people going to treat their kids nice? You think people going to treat their kids nice? No, they're not. Because you treat them like crap. Okay? So then the kids are being abused in the house. They come outside, they gotta pass the drug dealers, if you guys never think about this before. Then they go on the school ground. I'm talking about them going to school, or even them just in their regular life, but I'm gonna use school as an example. And then when they get outside on the school grounds, they gotta fight the bullies. When they get inside, they gotta be harassed by the security guards, gotta search them down like if they're going to jail, and they only going to school. But you don't understand, psychologically it's preparing them to be on the jail yards. Do you understand me? So they go, now they pass the security, they go upstairs, they got to have drills, that God forbid that there's a school emergency, they got to know how to go hide or this and this and that. We never went through that. We had drills, yes, but we only had fire drills. These kids got to worry about active shooter, this, that, you know, come on. Then you got to be harassed, even on the school grounds. I used to work and take school pictures all over the place, and they used the one school I always remember is um I don't want to get the school wrong. Is it Clinton? I can't remember. I don't think. Yeah, is it Clinton? Anyway, the school in the Bronx, right? The kids in the hallway. I used to talk to them. They used to be smoking weed in the hallway, like making out in the hallway. I'm like, yo, why don't you go to school? Why are you gonna show up to school to just come over here and play? I don't understand. But that's their escape. Everybody have an escape. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I thank you guys for being here, listening to me ramble. But it's really not just rambling. It's just me getting my thoughts out. You know, because there's a lot going on in society with our children, with our family. Family are broken, and family are broken, and then they try to create more broken families. Fathers go out there and create families all over the place, and if the man is a what you call in Jamaica, wakaman, or he's a thug, or whatever he think he is. He's a broken man, but he's creating all these broken children. And then on top of that, he's not making the kids meet each other. You know, um, that's really bad. So everybody got to heal their own trauma and stop blaming people for their problems. You're a whole adult now. Heal, so you won't be having all these broken kids all over the place. When your kids have a problem, when you have a problem in the family, all you know how to do is scream. Nobody's listening to you when you're screaming. Trust me, they tuning you out. I Dot Meth will tell you. They tuning you out. They're not trying to listen to you. All right? Just like when people are out here in society and they think they're going to talk to the kids and they think they're going to disrespect the kids by screaming. The kids are not listening to you. They don't like all that authority stuff. You could do things with authority in a decent way. They know you're the authority. They already know that, you know? But when you come acting like that, they don't like that. Anyway, guys, I'm bouncing out of here. Thank you so much.